Welcome to today's Employability Skills workshop. Today, we're going to find out what employability skills are, how we use them, and what are ways we can discuss them in our resume and interviews. And lastly, we're going to talk about the resources the Career Coaching Office has to offer. Employability skills are transferable skills that are useful in nearly every job. Employability skills are also often referred to as employment skills, soft skills, work readiness skills, or foundational skills. They often improve your performance, minimize errors, and promote collaboration with your coworkers, enabling you to perform your role more effectively. The main benefit of having these traits is that it can help you stand out among other job applicants who are vying for the same position. While other candidates may have the same qualifications and experience, you may have a better chance of getting hired if you have employability skills that are particularly useful for that role. Certain employability skills are more sought after in specific industries. You can prepare yourself for an interview or write a resume for a particular position by researching which employment skills are essential in your industry. You may see employability skills listed under other names such as interpersonal skills, essential skills, or most commonly soft skills. Here's a long list of employability skills. So you can see some examples here are communication, teamwork, problem solving, dependability, adaptability, honesty and integrity, interpersonal skills, multitasking, leadership, professionalism, time management, and critical thinking, just to name a few. Employability skills are character traits, personal attributes, and other non-technical abilities that help you work and communicate with other people. Some employability skills you might have to study and learn, and others may come to you more naturally. Listening, communication, and delegation are all examples of employability skills. The opposite of employability skills are hard skills, which are technical abilities like knowing how to code Python, make a graph or Excel, or even speak a foreign language. While hard skills can be more easily defined and measured, soft skills are more difficult to measure, but that doesn't mean they're any less important. In fact, if you're not a good communicator, then you'll probably have a difficult time getting past that first interview. You probably already have many of these employability skills. For example, if you work in a customer service, you've probably dealt with an upset customer and you used conflict resolution and problem solving skills to answer or even solve that issue with the customer. One thing to also think about, if you are just joining the workforce, think of some activities that you've done to gain these skills. So for example, what school projects have you done volunteering? Have you started a group or club on campus or even participated in one? So we're going to go through some of the top employability skills employers are looking for. Employers have a high regard for employability skills because they are much harder to teach than those job-specific skills or technical skills. You may already have some of these key employability skills, but you can always work to improve them and develop new ones at any time. So the first is communication. Communication is one of the most important employability skills because it is an essential part of almost any job. Excellent communication skills make you more employable because you can enhance the company's productivity and efficiency. Being an effective communicator also involves conveying your thoughts and ideas clearly to achieve certain outcomes, as well as listening to your coworkers' instructions and ideas and intentions. There are several types of communication: verbal, nonverbal, written, and visual. Each job or position is going to dictate what are your top communication skills that you need to use. For example, an employer who is customer facing will need to have excellent verbal and nonverbal communication skills. So on this slide, you can see a sample bullet point that you can use for your resume. And it is utilize active listening and communication to effectively convey information verbally and in writing. And some ways that you can improve your communication skills: join a club, be aware of your facial expressions and your body language. Next is teamwork. Good teamwork skills refer to the ability to work harmoniously with our colleagues to achieve a shared goal. Teamwork skills such as collaboration, It can increase your hiring chances because you may be able to help the company reach its goals more effectively. To become a great team player, you need to be comfortable working with people, taking responsibility for your share of work, and also contribute to those team goals. And so a sample bullet point for your resume could be worked as a resourceful team player who excels at building trusting relationships with customers and colleagues. And different ways that you can improve on your teamwork skills: help a coworker with projects, also go volunteer with others. Reliability. Reliability makes you more employable because it promotes trust between you and your employer. You are a reliable employee if you consistently complete tasks on time, deliver quality work, and make minimal mistakes. You also must be able to respond to inquiries and emails promptly and only make promises that you can keep. One example for your resume could be proven as dependable, responsible contributor with commitment to excellence and success. Some ways that you can become more reliable: always meeting or exceeding your expected levels of performance on the job. Also, acknowledge your mistakes and make an effort to avoid them in the future. Up next, we have problem solving. Problem solving involves identifying key issues and their implications, having a clear understanding of problems, and determining the most effective solutions. If you are a good problem solver, you can play an important role in troubleshooting issues, which can enable your team to overcome obstacles and solve complex problems. Depending on the position you're applying for, you may need a certain set of sub-skills to solve problems effectively, including research, analysis, and decision making. So on the slide, you can find a sample of how to convey those problem-solving skills on your resume by putting demonstrated problem-solving skills to generate workable solutions and resolve complaints. And different ways that you can improve your problem-solving skills: participate in a brainstorming session. Also, you're doing it every day in class by completing research assignments and projects. Organization and planning. Being able to organize and plan effectively is important because it helps you and your employer save time, effort, and money by improving workflow. It ensures that assignments and projects are completed on time and prevents confusion and errors that can be costly to the company. To be a good organizer and planner, you should be able to identify tasks, prioritize them, create schedules for them, and complete them on time. If you are in a leadership position, you need to be able to develop a systematic process for achieving these goals and also delegating tasks appropriately. So one way you can show this on your resume is by using acted as a result-driven achiever with exemplary planning and organizational skills. And some ways you can work on it is by developing a timetable for your daily activities. And also you could always help organize an event. Initiative. So taking initiative means recognizing a problem and solving it, preparing for a potential crisis by taking preemptive action, taking advantage of opportunities, and having a positive attitude. It shows that you can think for yourself and take the necessary actions without being instructed to do so. As a person with initiative, you have a strong drive to succeed, and it is desire to keep improving yourself through continuous learning, which makes you valuable to any organization. Employers consider initiative one of the key employability skills and value employees who possess self-motivation to complete tasks without being asked. On your resume, to convey initiative, you could put demonstrates a high level of initiative when carrying out assignments without direction. And some ways that you can work on it are set up a club or a fundraiser, or propose changes that could improve a policy or an activity in a group. Self-management refers to the ability to perform job duties satisfactorily with little or no supervision. For higher level employees, this also means delegating tasks to ensure you complete them on time. Additionally, self-managed employees can motivate themselves to deliver a solid work performance consistently. If you have good self-management skills, you can help your supervisor or manager save time and effort simply because you need minimal guidance and assistance from them. Also, being self-motivated person means that you may be less likely to have productivity issues. So a way on your resume that you can write this is demonstrated the ability to self-start and take initiative with minimal supervision. In some ways you can work on your self-management skills, ask for more responsibilities at work, volunteer somewhere where you can work independently. Leadership. So employers look for good leaders because they can benefit the organization in many ways. As a leader, you play an important role in ensuring that your team shares the same vision as the company and works in unison with other teams. A department's ability to achieve a common goal is a great way to show leadership. Leadership skills are important at every level of an organization. If you are seeking a managerial position, you need to be a good leader to motivate your team members. You can show leadership by directing and motivating coworkers, setting objective and goals for your team, improving work practices, and coaching your colleagues. So one way on your resume you can show this to employers is by the bullet point, maintain a productive climate and confidently motivates and coaches employees to meet high performing standards. And ways that you can improve your leadership skills, attend a leadership course. We have Leadership Academy here at Ivy Tech, and you can always join that through the Student Life office. Also, you could start a group or club on your own. So the last skill that we have that employers are looking for is technology. And I know that you may think that this involves technical skills, but almost every employer needs someone who knows how to use technology. So companies search for candidates with technical skills to help them use the latest technology and stay ahead of their competitors. Depending on your job, the technology skills you may need could vary from something like word processing and sending emails, all the way up to video editing and using programming languages. If you can grasp technology related concepts and learn how to use new technologies quickly, you'll be an asset to any employer. So one way to show this on your resume is by the bullet point we have here on the slide, demonstrated software proficiency covering a wide variety of applications. And of course, there are many ways that you can update your technology skills, but a couple are taking a computer course, also trying out new apps and technology in your daily life. So now that we understand what employability skills are and what are some of the top ones employers are looking for, we can now discuss how to talk about those employability skills during your interview. So first up is the ability to meet deadlines. College is full of deadlines and we're having to organize ourselves in many ways. So definitely discuss how did you organize your time? Be sure to give an example of that process. Did you use a planner? Were you somebody to put it all in your Google Calendar? Discuss that with the employer and talk about the steps you took to complete the task. Multitasking. So we are all doing this every day. We're juggling multiple assignments on top of work, on top of family commitments. So how did you deal with this stress? How did you prioritize your assignments? And be sure to give an example to show how you accomplished that task. Achieving goals. So right now you're working on completing your degree, graduating early, working on getting good grades. So what was your original goal? And what was your process to accomplish that? And then make sure you give examples of those steps you took to achieve that goal or the steps you're taking currently to achieving a goal that you've set for yourself. Adaptability. So this is dealing with new challenges and expectations, having to turn on a dime, right? So discuss a time when you had to switch gears. How did you handle this change? What are some of those roadblocks that you encountered? And then, like on all of the other slides, give an example. Employers love examples. So give an example of those steps you took when you had to switch gears. You know, talk about that. If it was stressful, not what was the end accomplishment that happened. Employability skills are personal values that are critical tools and traits you need to succeed in the workplace. And they are all areas you can learn, cultivate, develop, and maintain. Once you've identified them, remember to document them and market them in your resume, cover letter, and in your interviews. The last thing that I want to talk about today are the resources that are available to you from our office. WIN Soft Skills Courseware is an online platform that's sponsored by the Department of Workforce Development here in Indiana. This program consists of 4 modules, and once you complete those modules, you'll receive a certificate which you can add to your resume or even your LinkedIn profile. Those modules go over communicating effectively, professionalism, teamwork and collaboration, and lastly, thinking critically and solving problems. Definitely reach out to the career coaching office and we can help you gain access to the WIN platform. ONET is a great resource when it comes to all things job related. So you can see here, this example, I looked up an accountant. And whenever you are on ONET, and that's onetonline.org, you can search any occupation, any job title you'd like. So like I said, this example is of an accountant. I went on, I searched accountant, I picked the first one. And then if you scroll down, there is a skills and abilities section. And this can show you different soft skills that are needed, also some technical skills that you may need for that job. Be sure you click the plus button so you can gain access to more skills. So like under the first section, you can see 5 out of 17 are displayed. You click that plus button, it'll open up the rest for you. And lastly, the Career Coaching Office always offers appointments for our students, and we can discuss a wide variety of things with you, from career exploration, advising, planning. We can also help with resume prep, cover letter, LinkedIn profiles, portfolio, interview preparation, really anything related to careers. That's what we're here to help you with. So to sign up for an appointment, all you have to do is go to your Ivy advising page. So whenever you log on to My Ivy, go to advising and then click schedule an appointment with an advisor. Think of us as career advisors. That might help you remember that our appointments are in the same area as advising. So once you click on schedule an appointment with an advisor, you'll have access to our calendar. So look for career coaching or career development and click on that and schedule an appointment. But if you're having problems, you can always call 812-330-6013 and they can help you get an appointment. And then lastly, if you do have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. Again, my name's Kayla Dusso. I'm the Director of Career Coaching here on the Bloomington campus, and you can reach out to us by emailing bloomington-careercoaching@ivytech.edu. Thanks for listening today, guys. Hope you have a great semester.